Assalamualaikum and very good morning. I beg to both of my panels, Dr. Muhammad Hendra bin Hairi as the first panel and Puan Anismisa binti Ramani as the second panel. Today I'm going to present my final year project entitled Flood Alarm System. Before that, I'm going to introduce about myself. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Muhammad Ilham and my metric number is D01171100037. I'm from Faculty Electrical Engineering of University Technical Malaysia Melaka and I'm year 3 course DEK from section 2. As for the contact information, my email and phone number has I kicked in the slide. And lastly, my supervisor name is Dr. Elia Irwani binti Hassan. Firstly, this presentation I will explain about the content. The contents are introduction, problem statement, objective, scope, literature review, methodology, result, conclusion and future recommendation. For the introduction, as we know that our country is located in Southeast Asian region and our peninsula is surrounded by sea. Annually, our country will experience monsoon season and the most state affected by it is the East Coast region state such as Kelantan, Terengganu and Pahang. In 2015, the National Security Council (NSC) also declared the flood has been recorded the worst, succeeding the 1967 flood. According to the report, water level of Sungai Kelantan, which has danger level of 25 meters, have exceeded the danger level, that is 34.17 meters in 2014. Compared to 2004, that is 29.7 meters and 33.61 meters in 1967. So Malaysia's biggest problem is flood disaster. This statistic is taken from last 2 decade period that are from 1998 and 2080. The cases recorded involve the flood, making up 38 out of 51 natural disaster in that period. Consider more than the global average of over 43%. In the last 2 decades, flood have affected over 770,000 people and have killed about 148 people have killed. The flood causes the losses about 1.4 billion US dollar or 5.82 billion ringgit in damage. When compared to the total damage over a period, flood has caused over 70% of the damage to Malaysia. In this slide, I will explain about natural disaster event statistic Malaysia over last 2 decades. The flood cases has the higher number of cases from other, that is 38 over 46 of natural disaster cause. Furthermore, the death statistic from natural disaster happened in Malaysia also has been recorded. 148 deaths caused by flood, and others are 282. So for the total death statistic is 430. Both statistic and both statistic is sourced from emergency events database collected by Belgium-based Center for Research on the Epidemiology of Disaster. The problem statement of the project is loss of important document, loss of property, and loss of life. The objective of this project is to alert the citizen when water rise at any time, and citizens can work together to make escape, especially for the women, kids, and the elders. The next objective is also to reduce the losses or damage by giving the earlier notice when water level is rising in the river and water past the warning level. Buzzer or siren will alert the citizen or villagers. For the scope, Arduino microcontroller as processing unit and K1035 as the water level sensor to detect depth of water. The input from water level sensor will send to microcontroller and automatically trigger the signal and send the signal to light and buzzer for the alarm system. For the literature review, component involved in making the project is AT-MEGA328 IC, Arduino microcontroller board, K1035 buzzer, and 3 LEDs. The specification of microcontroller IC is specification of AT-MEGA328 IC ST for clock frequency 4 MHz to 20 MHz. Flash memory consists of 32 KB and RAM 2 KB per second and ROM 2 KB. The power supply is needed above 5 volt. For the methodology, the water sensor will be an input signal and sent to microprocessing unit, that is Arduino, to process the information from input and send the output signal to the LED and buzzer to operate on signal receive. For the result, this table will show the summary of the result. For the first situation, safe situation, when water is from 6 to 50, the safe situation will be triggered. Green LED light up, but no buzzer will operate. For the second situation is warning situation, 16 to 25 millimeters of water depth detect. The yellow LED light up and buzzer will active at lower frequency. The last situation is danger situation, the depth above 25 millimeters. The red LED will light up and buzzer will active at a higher frequency. For the conclusion, I was able to understand the basic operation of water level sensor, able to design the electrical circuit of sensor connection to microcontroller board, and lastly able to analyze buzzer and LED signal according to the depth of water level signal received from water level sensor. For the future recommendation, this system can be add up an IoT system, that is Internet of Things. The user can access the information from the system from far away. The user also can know the current situation from the system. Next, future recommendation, this flood alarm system can add the temperature sensor, so that the alarm system can sense the temperature rising and alert the user about the fire. The flood alarm system can be more diverse work range and can be modified into disaster alarm system. That's all from me. I'm ask for forgiveness if I have a less an error. That's all from me. Thank you.